Hello and welcome to Knights in Tight Spaces, and we can only hope that we can approach from behind multiple times in this game, because that will be much more satisfying, won't it? Anyway, there is a link in the description if you want to check it out, and there is also a demo available. I'm playing the demo right now, so let's play a new game, and there are literally 5 different difficulties, and, well, you should know that Brave is going to be what I'm going to be playing on, because that is the default difficulty, as you can see right here. Enemies have regular health and damage. No restarts are allowed. At least one movement card from the player's deck will be drawn each hand per party member. So this is basically where you play as a medieval class of some kind, a medieval archetype like a rogue or a cleric or something like that. And you also have the ability to control multiple characters. And you're going to be fighting against anything from undead skeletons to enemy knights and things like that. So let's begin. And I'm going to be playing as a rogue straight away. I like the rogue a great deal. I think that the way that it plays is going to be really, really fun. And I personally really like the fact that it has poison. Now, these are the statuses that the rogue has. It cannot block, it can only dodge, and it only has 1 dodge available. It can equip bows, and it earns money with every single kill. If you want to take a look at the cleric, you see the cleric here. It is able to use magic attacks. It deals plus 25% additional damage to supernatural enemies, and, well, has the ability to do a quick block, which allows you to prevent damage from attacks and so on and so forth. I am going to be playing as the rogue because I personally like the way this is going to be. I like the, should we say, the play style of this. And as you can see here, welcome. Knights in Tight Spaces is a complex deck-building tactical action game. Before you start, do you wish to play through the tutorial? No. I am absolutely fine. I am ready to go. You, what are you doing here? I think it should be obvious. How did you get in? You're asking all the wrong questions. What you should be asking is, why am I in here? I think I'd prefer just to fight ya. There we go. Alright, so we are indeed going to be starting a new quest. Something Rotten is the quest. And we're going to be heading in straight away to the fight. Alright, here we go. So, this is your main play area and or, you know, well, obviously in this particular situation, this is our main play area, but there are going to be a bunch of different ones that you're going to be seeing as you progress through the game. So we have a number of different actions that we can take here. So what kind of actions should we take, do you think? Well, here's the thing. In my opinion, what we should do is we should try if we can. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, so we're gonna have to... Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to use jab on one of these enemies, and then we will have to use poison. And we're gonna be able to get away from this relatively easily. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slip, boom, like so. We're gonna jab against this guy, boom, there we go. Remove some of his armor, of course, because he does have armor. He actually has the status that he's going to gain 5 block every turn, which is actually kind of insane. And we are otherwise just going to be using poison if the damage is unblocked. Ooh, this is not going to work. Yeah, poison's not going to work right there. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate, but anyway. There we go. We're just going to have to end the turn. And hopefully they will... Yep, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to have the ability to move once again. Or what I can actually do is I can push this guy. And that's exactly what I am going to do here. Now bear in mind that we have 2 different resources in the top of the screen. One is momentum and the other is combo. You lose combo when you move. So basically you don't want to move too much. You don't want to basically just move normally. You want to move in a way that is efficient as much as possible. That's the reason why it's called Knights in Tight Spaces, right? Yeah, and otherwise momentum is a resource that you're going to use when basically doing any action at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this guy. Boom, he's dead because we pushed him out into the void. So because that's basically what happens. If you go out here, if I hold down Alt, you'll see that these red lines, they basically indicate no man's land. You do not want to go out there. Anyone that goes out there is dead, including me, by the way. So if an opponent decides that they want to push me out there, I'm dead. So that's something to bear in mind. Anyway, we are... We're going to have a bit of an issue here, aren't we? 8 damage. I can do 8 damage here. Throat punch might make sense. Okay, we're going to do palm strike on this guy. There we go. Throat punch. Boom. He's stunned. Absolutely perfect. Now we can use shift, go to the other side of this guy, and then we're going to have to end the turn. There we go. This guy's also a rogue, by the way, by the looks of things, at least. And what we can now do is we can use slip once again if we want to. Bear in mind, this guy's got 7 HP. I have palm strike once again, which is actually going to be really, really powerful for us. So I may, in fact, want to do that straight away. We do have this as well, which would enable us to kick. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should do that. We could do a jump attack, actually, as well. I mean, that's probably going to be more effective. So let's do slip. Get away from this guy, because bear in mind, it's all turn-based, right? It's all turn-based. They are always going to attack where they display that they're going to attack. So just bear that in mind. Now, we could do this, where I am going to do a quick kick. Boom. And then we're going to do a jump attack. Boom. And now he's dead. He's completely out of there. He has been completely and utterly decimated. And we are otherwise unable to do anything else, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can't do anything else. So I am just going to end the turn. And we got another knight coming in. Another swordsman, shall we say. Heavy enemies cannot be thrown on the floor. So any card with that mechanic cannot be used against them. They are indicated with the weight icon. A big weighty icon right there. Yeah, so as you can see, this guy also has the unfortunate, very unfortunate ability to cleave in this circle here, or a half circle here. And that's going to be very, very damaging for us. So what we're going to do is we are going to... we could do some very interesting things with this, but unfortunately for me, I'm going to have to move over here. That's going to lose me some momentum, which I don't really want to do. Can I move over there, actually? Yeah, move 2 tiles. So I can move there, or I can move here, here. I can only move there. That's not really that good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack first, apply poison. There we go. He's poisoned. I can throat punch him as well, technically, if I want to do that, which I think is probably a good idea. So let's do it. He's got 8 HP remaining. Let's move over here. There we go. And then we are literally just going to end the turn. I could, by the way, I'm going to say this right now. I could play this a lot better, but I'm not actually that good at this game. So just bear that in mind, you know. I'd highly recommend checking out the demo yourself, adding it to Steam wishlist if you actually like it, because this game is actually really, really cool. And I can imagine that if someone's really proficient with how to use all these cards and everything, you're going to have, literally, you're going to look so cool doing this. Okay, so I'd like to use jab, but unfortunately I can't do that. Can I kick this guy, actually? I might be able to kick him, but we're going to use slip here. Yeah, we're going to use slip anyway. Let's go over here. Throat punch, I guess. Quick kick. It doesn't really matter either way, to be honest. Boom. He's out of there. And now we only have to deal with this guy. And we're going to see what he has to do. Okay, so we can now shift behind him, which is obviously going to be perfect. And that is exactly what we're going to go for. Boom. Shift right behind him. He's going to attack in front of us. I lost momentum by doing that, so I probably should have palm striked him first, actually. So that is indeed... well, actually, I lost combo points. So that's actually what I should have done, all things considered. And I might be able to do... Nah, poison's not going to work here. Yeah, so I did that wrong, you see. I did that wrong. But I could do palm strike now, as you can see, and that actually did do some damage. But I would have been much better off if I did it in the other order. That would have been so much easier for us. So, yeah. As I said, I'm not actually going to be doing a very good job. Unfortunately, I mean, I am going to muddle through here, and I will probably be able to achieve victory, but I would have been able to win this at least one turn ahead of time. Okay, so here we go. We can actually finish this guy off now, so we're just going to do palm strike, boom, and then we can do throat punch, and that's going to actually, well, eliminate him, and there you go. So, unfortunately for me, I took way too long to complete this. As you can see, if you actually are really, really good at this, you can complete this in so much quicker time, and you can get a much better score, and you can also see your replay. Replay is obviously fantastic in this game. Obviously, the previous game in the series, you could see exactly what happens, and in a very cool fashion as well. And you can even speed things up too, so you can even see what happens here, as you see there. So yeah, it's very, very cool in my opinion. So just going to quit the replay, go to the next page, and we got a new card. Complete the fight within 6 turns and push 2 enemies out of the board. So technically, those are the optional objectives that we maybe could have done. You know, we may have been able to do that, but I obviously completely failed to do that, really, which is really very, very sad. Anyway, yeah, so what's really cool about this is we now have the ability to gain a weapon card, or at the very least, a card that can actually benefit from having a melee weapon equipped. So you can see here, this character's melee weapon attacks deal plus 25% extra damage this turn, which is very nice. Long strike deals 6 damage up to 2 tiles away, you maintain your distance, and quick strike deal 8 damage. I'm going to get long strike, I think, next day in the tavern. And that's how I ended up getting lost in the Baroness's castle, and how I bravely escaped her privy, pursued by her elite guard. Sure, Hustler, like the last time you outwitted that demon, or punched that saw-toothed sea creature. It is all true. If I might interject, sire, may I take a moment with your friend? They're absolutely no friend of mine, so you can take them for as long as you like. Do I get any say in the matter? Of course, if you want the kingdom and everything you love to be destroyed, then stay here drinking. Otherwise, meet me at the old bridge and I'll explain. Alright, there we go. And we are now going to be going to the bridge. There it is. Okay, so now we're going to be fighting against skeletons. There is a whole host of various places that we will actually be able to use Void. As you can see here, some Voids are over railings. Any character pushed over the railing will be killed instantly. Throws that move characters around cannot be used to throw enemies over railings. Railings are highlighted in red when you hold down the Show Info button, which is Alt in this case. Alright, so quick kick. We're going to be... unfortunately not able to do that. I will be doing it there though. Boom, there we go. He's gone. He's out of there. He is completely out of there. Alright, so I can actually use shift now if I want to, which will probably be a good idea, but these guys actually don't have that much in the way of armor. But unfortunately for me, I am not going to be able to use long strike and poison jab because we're going to run out of momentum otherwise. So what we're going to need to do is we are going to... actually, wait a minute. I could do something like this. I could actually move like so. Bear in mind that we want to try, if we can, to defeat these enemies as fast as possible. Because if we can do that, we're going to get a much higher score. And that's obviously the name of the game, right? You know. Okay. I guess I could give it a go. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, let's just do this. And let's use, well, yeah, it's not really going to do much. Okay, I guess I could just do that, do 1 damage or 2 damage or something like that. Yeah, there we go. We're going to get more skeletons coming in. Bear in mind, of course, I will probably be able to push someone at the very least. Maybe I'll be able to push someone. No, I won't. Okay. This guy has no... Really? There's... Aha, wait a minute. I might be able to push that guy, but there's... Yeah, no, this guy has no armor, which is actually wonderful. So the swordsman here has no armor, so I technically will be able to throat punch him, which is absolutely perfect. And then I can potentially slip next to this guy, and then I can use jab to gain an additional momentum. And then I might be able to get another combo, which would be really, really nice. So let's do that. There we go. Stunned. So he can't literally do anything next turn, which is really nice. And then I may be able to... I'm going to use jab here on this guy. There we go. Palm strike is now available, so we're going to do that. Boom. Nice damage, nice damage. And now let's move over here. And then I will end the turn. Ooh. Yeah. I was actually thinking to myself that I might have made a slight error because I can actually be pushed off, just like enemies can be. So let's be a little bit careful by that. Yeah, shall we? Yes. Okay, so I can jab as well, so that's going to give me an additional momentum. I can do a jump attack too, so I could do a jump attack on this guy and actually just kill him instantly, which would actually be very, very fun. So yeah, let's actually do that. So let's do a throat punch. Let's do a jab, take him down, do a jump attack, kill this guy. Boom, he's dead. Now we can use slip to get by this fellow if we want to. Actually, it doesn't even matter. We don't even need to do that actually, because nothing's really going to change if I do that. So we're just going to let them move normally. And then I'm going to be able to shift beyond this guy if I want to. Quick kick is going to enable us to push, but pushing is not really going to do too much unless I shift over here, which also isn't really going to do much. However, this is something that I want to show you actually. This is very, very cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift over here, then use quick kick. And now he's pushed in the middle of this guy, right? He's pushed in the way of this guy. And what's going to happen is he's going to hit him. You will see in just a moment. Boom. He killed his own guy. That's the reason why this game can be extremely creative. That is one of the things that you have to really just, you just have to know that, you know, it's so incredibly creative. Unfortunately for me, I'm just not that good at it, even though I do find it amusing and hilariously fun to play. So yeah, you can obviously show the replay again, and you can see here I actually did one of the extra objectives. We reached a 5 combo, delay 2 enemy arrivals. Okay, so basically, okay, here's the thing. Delaying 2 enemy arrivals. Basically, there is a strategy involved where if you see where an enemy is about to appear, because there is an icon on the ground that will indicate where an enemy is going to spawn, right? Where they're going to appear. If you can get over to that area and you can stand on it with your character, or you can make another enemy stand on it by pushing them or something, then you're going to delay that enemy from arriving for 1 turn. So that's just something to bear in mind. All right, so we got combo finisher here. I wouldn't mind another shift, actually. I think that might be quite fun. Ooh, focus, gain 1 momentum. That's also pretty cool. Deal 8 damage plus 2 per combo to an enemy up to 2 tiles away. That's actually insane. It requires a weapon, though, as you can see from the little icon in the top left there. So we don't currently have a weapon, which is a bit problematic. I mean, it says that maybe I will need a weapon. Remove all combo after using this ability. Whoa, yeah, I'm going to go for focus. You're here just in time to be no help whatsoever. My apologies. I did not expect our new arrivals to make it here so soon. You've proven yourself useful. If you work for us, we can make it worth your while. Slow down there. I don't work for anyone. Really? That surprises me, coming from someone with such large debts to such bad people. I suppose I could use a hand, financially. We've been watching a necromancer for a while, but in the last few days, something has bolstered her powers to unimaginable levels. This lot was just the start. My people are still tracking her current whereabouts. In the meantime, we need you to slow their progress across the kingdom. Re-kill the undead and wait for further instructions. Got it. You would be well served to seek assistance in your quest. The local tavern will patch you up, and there may be individuals who will join you on your journey for a prize. All right, so now we can get over to the tavern, and we are going to get the opportunity to recruit people. So if we want to, we can literally just go and get additional characters. So we can get a fighter, for example, or we can get another rogue. Might be actually kind of useful to get another rogue. We can actually get 2 additional people if we want to. I believe the max amount of people you can have is 3. So we could get both if we want to. As you can see, she provides us with sneak, move 2 tiles without triggering auto attack, advance or turning, secret strike, deal 5 damage. Okay. Vault over an obstacle into an empty tile. Okay. Andor the fighter. She's got shift. Might be kind of cool. Sword and a shield. She comes with a sword and a shield. That might be kind of fun. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And I am actually kind of fine with just having 1 additional person. I don't really want to, get too many people because it's going to overwhelm me. Because I am just not, as I say, I'm not very skilled at this game. So I want to make it as easy as possible for myself by being a little bit conservative with our choices, somewhat. All right, so wait a minute. Did you see exactly what just happened here? Look at this archer. This archer is going to fire, right, into this guy's back. Oh no, he's not going to do that anymore by the looks of things, but he was going to do that. And that is actually a possibility. They do have the possibility to do that. Okay, so let's actually see what happens here. Now what I have to do is I have to actually select our people. And you can see the differences. See the differences between the stats and the attributes on the cards? So like for example, when I select Godwin here, you can see that Heavy Strike does 14 damage. And if I select Agent Brewer, we are doing 20, which is incredible. Massive damage. So what we're going to do, and this is going to be a little bit kind of weird. I'm not entirely sure if I can really make this work. Okay. Boom. There we go. Nice damage. Okay, so we did some good damage right there. And what we're going to do initially is we are just going... I can't shift, so I can only do a slip here. And then we can do a long strike if we want to, I suppose. There we go. And that's all I can really do. I mean, I don't really want to... I don't really want to move her into any enemies, so... I'm assuming that what we have to do is we have to prevent the civilians from being killed. I'm going to assume that that's the case. So that's going to be kind of interesting because I have no idea how that's really going to work. But yeah, anyway, this is going to be interesting. So basically, I'm going to use slip over here. And then we're just going to kill this. 5 damage. It's not going to do 5 damage. We need to do hammer blow, I suppose. Yeah, let's do hammer blow there. Kill that. And that's fine. That's okay. She's got armor, so we are okay with that. And then we can use throat punch to stun this guy. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Boom. There we go. Okay, so he's stunned. That's actually wonderful. This is a hard battle here. I feel like this civilian is definitely going to die, which I am not exactly pleased about. Okay. Let's see what else I can do here. We might be able to... Can I do something about getting over here? We could do a... No, we can't even do a jump attack or anything like that. Okay, well, we're going to have to do something here. So, 4 damage with the jab. I don't really want to do a jab, though. That's the funny thing. Okay, I guess I will. That does take... Okay, yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so let's go here. And now we can actually taunt, but this is just going to cause her to die, which is obviously not going to be very useful. And I think that she is actually just going to die right now. There isn't much I can do about that, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're just going to move here. Going to lose that combo point, which is obviously fine. There isn't anything else I can do about that. She's going to die there. And there are voids as well available, as you can see right here. So if I could just push them, then we would have a pretty easy time of things. But as it stands, obviously that's probably not going to work. Okay, so shift is probably going to be a pretty big deal here. Going to use focus first of all. Shift is what we need to do with Brewer, otherwise she's going to have some huge problems. So we're just going to use poison jab first, and then shift. Go over here. And then, well, we can use dodge with Godwin if we want to, which may in fact be the way to go. Is it? Maybe. Yeah, let's use dodge. There you go. Nice dodge. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, wow, that skeleton's doing some weird stuff right there. Okay, yeah, well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we got a quick kick available. So that's going to get us a nice push, which may actually make sense. However, the problem with that is that it's going to move the skeleton into range of this other civilian, which we don't really want. We don't really want to do that, do we? No, we don't really want to do that. So I guess the best thing for me to do is maybe to slip over here and do the kick over there. Nice, double damage. Double damage from that. That's actually super, super nice. And then we can do a dodge. Focus is not really going to do much, actually, all things considered, so... Okay, they just face towards us. That's absolutely fine. We can do hammer blow now and everything. So we could do slip here if we want to. We don't have any other way of getting out of there. So we're just going to do this. And then we can potentially do per combo point. We don't have any combo points. So we're just going to do this. Kill this guy. And we don't have any other way of doing damage here, do we? I don't think I can do damage from here. I can do shift to get over here if we want to, and then I could do some damage. I mean, 9 damage is pretty good. But the problem is... Yeah, no, that's the issue. Okay, I will just go here, and we'll just do some damage then, I suppose. I mean, just to get the fight over with. Oh, a little bit faster. I didn't realize this guy was going to do a kick. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah, well, we are just going to do... I guess, I don't even know what. Just go over here and do heavy strike. Kill this guy. Boom. Oh yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. That was fantastic. That was super fun. All right, I love it. I love it. Okay, so defeat the enemies. Did I not do these? Did I not defeat the enemies? I thought I defeated the enemies. Take less than 10 damage. I did take less than 10 damage. I guess we are getting the money for that. So, I guess we did all of it, I suppose. Anyway, restore 4 health to all friendly characters immediately. However, this is a magic card, right? So, only the cleric can really use this, which is quite funny. We also have slash here. Can only be used by a character wielding a one-handed weapon. Yeah, we're going to have to take that. Thank you for your help. We don't have much time, but here is all we have, with our thanks. Okay, so we can take the money, or we can refuse it. I'm going to take the money because we're a rogue. There we go. Before you leave, there is a trader nearby, if you wish to broaden your skills. We also have a top-notch blacksmith, good range of weapons, excellent prices, really hot forge. Consider dropping in. Alright, so there we go. Now we potentially have the ability to choose where we want to go. Because obviously we have the trader, where we can purchase and upgrade cards, and the blacksmith, who can purchase and upgrade equipment. So if I view my party right now, you can see here that we have a sword available, which does 2 additional weapon damage, and we have a shield on Agent Brewer. On Godwin, however, we have nothing at all. Because he is a rogue, he has nothing. Unfortunate. He has the ability to equip a bow, and he can equip all kinds of other things, but we don't currently have the ability to do that. So I could potentially go over to the blacksmith and buy him a weapon if we wanted to, or we could go and upgrade our cards. I personally would like to upgrade our cards. I think upgrading cards is much more important, so we're going to go over to the trader. Alright, so we can upgrade, or we can get some... Or what is cantrip? What does that do? Discard a random card, draw a random magic card. Yeah, that's not going to be particularly useful. Oh, counter. Counter is actually a really, really good card, so I think I'm actually going to be buying that. And then we can upgrade a card. We've got a lot of money right now. We've got 191 gold. So let's see. What does it actually do? So it does more damage, as you can see right there. Add 2 dodge. That might actually be super powerful. Okay, that does more damage. Add 1 dodge. That's hilarious. That might actually be super, super fun. Yeah. There's a lot of really, really cool things here, actually. Advance and deal so much more damage. This card can't be upgraded, can't be upgraded. I actually would like the poison jab to deal more damage, but unfortunately that is not upgradable. Ooh, palm strike looks fun, but you're going to need combos for that. This is really, really good too. I might just upgrade my counter card actually, hilariously enough. That might be something that we want to go for. This upgrades for only 30 gold, so I will do that. Heavy strike upgrades for this, jab upgrades for that. It's only 2 more damage. I don't think that's particularly useful. I think this is pretty good. So we can upgrade that, and we can then upgrade counter. There we are. And then we can indeed remove cards as well if we want to. Is there a card that I actually want to remove? I am thinking heavy strike, but no, it's all 60 gold. It's all 60 gold to remove stuff, so we're not going to be removing anything, but that's fine. I don't really have a problem with that. Okay. So we've got ghostly enemies apparently available here now. I'm not entirely sure what ghostly enemies are all about. Hopefully they're not going to be particularly difficult for us to hit. They might be problematic. Okay, so the archer is... Okay, that's interesting. Right. Ooh, the ghost. The ghost's little flavor text there is spooky lad. I think that is hilarious. Okay, yeah, okay, so, they're all attacking Godwin. That's quite funny. Yeah, well, this is going to be pretty easy for us, I think. So what we want to do is we want to kill the archer as far as I'm aware. Let's kill the archer as fast as possible. Throat punch is pretty good. And then we will shift behind, like so. And then we will use hammer blow over here, do some damage from range. Nice damage. Because now here's the funny thing. I haven't actually told you this, but there are ally-based combo attacks. So if there is an ally that is in range of an attack made by another character, they're both going to attack that at the same time. Like you just saw here with the ghost. I attacked with Brewer, and then Godwin also attacked the ghost at the same time. So that's something to bear in mind. Anyway, we're just going to play this. I don't really see the point in playing it, but I'm going to play it nevertheless. The ghost is... I should have actually moved. Okay, I didn't realize the ghost was actually going to attack us that enthusiastically. But yeah, we've just taken some big damage. So that's not very good. Alright, we can go for a jump attack here, or I am going to do something else. Yeah. So we can even see what they're about to do, so I just didn't read that. That's my bad. That's my bad. You know, that happens. It happens. It's fine. All right, so we could do... I think I could probably kill... Yeah, I can kill this instantaneously. So let's just kill that. Boom. Get that out the way. And then we can slip around like this. And then we are going to shift over here. And they're going to shoot each other, but that's obviously neither here nor there, is it? I mean, maybe... Actually, maybe the ghost is going to attack first. No, it didn't. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that the ghost would attack and just flail ahead and then get shot by those two... by the two archers, but obviously we're not lucky enough for that, are we? No, certainly not. Okay, heavy strike is just going to kill this archer instantaneously, or we'll kill the skeletal fighter. Either one of them. I think we'll probably kill the archer. Boom. we've got some massive damage going on here. And we can also do quick kick as well if we want to. I think I am actually going to be using quick kick with Godwin here though, because that is probably more useful. Boom, there you go. Nice damage. And we can do a poison jab here. And then I actually... Oh, I made a mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake. Godwin, you're taking way too much damage, sir. Okay, yeah, we're bleeding now. That's fine. Yeah, it's a negative status effect, and we're going to be obviously taking damage over time, but that's absolutely fine. As I said, I really am just not amazing, okay? I'm not amazing at this, so I hope you'll forgive me. And you can actually play this right now, as I say. You can play this right now, you can have a whale of a time. and you can do better than I am. You can do better than I'm doing. Okay, let's just do this. Unfortunately, I don't have a weapon with him, so we're not really going to have the opportunity to really do much here. I could do shift, but that's not really going to do anything. I can just move here, and that's it. Some cards give you the ability to counterattack. Yeah, well, we have that. Counter is finally coming into play here and deals 15 damage. Thankfully, we have counter, which is indeed going to now block 15 damage. So I'm actually going to be playing this straight away. And then we're going to be using shift to get over there. And then we're going to use long strike. Boom, 14 damage. And oh, the combo attack actually just took care of it. Okay. That's actually quite funny. All right, so we push 1 enemies out of the board, have 2 enemies killed by enemy attacks. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. I'm just not good enough for that. So yeah, anyway, target character gets attuned for 1 turn. Yeah, that's obviously magic. Move to the side of another character or focus. I think we've got enough shifts, so I think focus might be useful, but yeah, I think focus might be more useful, yeah. Anyway, there is a mini-boss coming up here. I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to let you go and download this game, Knights in Tight Spaces. Highly recommended, super fun, super slick, polished, and this is just the demo. Bear in mind that things are subject to change, of course, but so far everything is looking absolutely fantastic. Very fun. Link in the description if you want to do that, and if you don't want to download the demo, then you can add it to your Steam wishlist at least. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.